Hello, my name is Anthony Reed, and it has come to my attention by somebody in the community that I have actually not ever made a full-length video of my Celica and all the modifications. It is a 1994 Toyota Celica GT Coupe. It originally came with a 2.2 liter automatic, and yeah, so let's just dive in. I'll start with the engine bay, kind of go over what I've done there. It's swapped with a 3SGE beams red top. Some of the things I've done in engine bay obviously is very clean. When I did the swap, I did paint everything. I did the battery tray and cruise control removal when I did it. Just kind of smooth it all out, repainted all the bay. I do have the 3-point TRD strut bar. Originally when I got that, I got it from a friend, and it was in very rough condition. So I sanded it all down and repainted it. Some other small things I've done is I did a aftermarket coolant res with a nice little clear hose, and that's the pink fluid. So you can see the pink fluid in there, just makes just a little something extra. And I did get a sponsorship through Mishimoto for the radiator. So it's got a little better cooling. Something else I did the power steering reservoir. I did an aftermarket setup on it. I plan on possibly redoing that. I don't really care for it that much. It kind of doesn't look fantastic, so it's not really up to my standard. Other things in the bay, you know, just your usual dress-up bolt kits. I powder coated my, let's see if I can get a good shot of them here. I powder coated my radiator hold downs. You know, I do powder coating on the side, so a lot of stuff in here is done by me. Actually, everything in this car was done by me. I did the alternator bracket, the manifold cover, which is pretty much just for show. It used to be chrome, but it would always rust and stuff, so I redid the manifold cover like so. Here's some nice overview of the bay. And yes, I am still running the stock airbox because the beams actually does better with the stock airbox. Reason being is your MAF sensor is built into it. So when you run an aftermarket intake, you run into problems of it not accepting it very well, and you actually lose power. So I didn't want to do that. I'll get into some of the body. Kooky headlights. I did a right-hand drive conversion on those. They're very expensive. They're about $400 for the headlights. The front bumper. Yes, excuse me. It's kind of cold out here. The front bumper. I did the badge removal and license plate hole removal on it, so it gives it that nice clean look. And the guy that painted it is Colton Longshirt's dad, and he just did an amazing job. It's a little dirty right now, but he did an amazing job on it. Looks really clean. The front lip is what is the name of it? It's Veal Side Fader body kit, but I took the lower portion off the Veal Side front bumper and attached it to the stock OEM pre-face Celica bumper, and it's kind of like a one of a kind. Nobody else has done it as far as I'm aware, so it gave it a really nice clean look. All right, let's go to the wheels. As for my wheels, this set, I have two sets of wheels. These are my kind of like show drive around wheels. They're Avid One. Can't remember what the exact model is offhand, but they're Avid ones. I have Firestone Firehawk Indy 500 tires on these because they're kind of like a 340 tread wear. Good for just, you know, your regular driving around, whatnot. Brake wise, it has drilled and slotted rotors and completely rebuilt calipers, and they're also powder coated by me as well again. Kind of hard to see coilovers. They are in there. It's on BC coilovers. What's up? My son came out. What do you need?
I was gonna ask you a question.
You need to right now? I'm making a video. Okay. So yeah, it has BC coilovers on it, along with, I must know that person, along with adjustable end links and rear sway bar, ST upgraded rear sway bar. See, I'm dropping the ST right there. Rear brakes, same story. Rebuilt and powder coated by me. Was the drilled and slotted rotors, as well as the whole car has steel braided lines all the way around. Moving on, the side skirts, they're like a stock TRD side skirt for Celicas. Nothing real crazy there. The rear spats are actually super rare. They're for a they're for a Celica, but they're Hero. They're called a Hero, HIRO, and those were hard to get a hold of. I got those from Cameron Souza, I believe. A lot of people have had their hand in this build on this car because it's a lot of rare stuff hard to get. Anyway, moving on. The taillights are from a Toyota Curran TRD version. As you can see, they're not stocked. There you go. It gives it a super clean look for these cars, for the coupe. Going to the trunk, I have a full, oh, there's a leaf in there. I have full custom trunk. It's mahogany wood, and 2 batteries. So this battery runs all of my underglows and wheel well lights and interior glows. And the other battery is my starting battery for your starting your car. So there's the trunk. It's really beautiful. Riley James does these on the side. If you want to get a hold of him, let me know. I can link you to him. I can put it in the comments or whatever. Shut the trunk here. So as for the wing, it's a TRD wing for a coupe. Again, pretty rare. Gives it that nice, big, aggressive look. Kind of makes it look like an Integra, as I'm told. And my license plate says just send it, because that's what I try to do at the track. As for the exhaust is a full 2.5 inch front to back, catless. It has a 2 muffler system. Pretty much the case is I have 1 chambered muffler and 1 straight through muffler. The straight through muffler acts as the resonator, and the chambered is the actual muffler. It gives it a nice, good, deeper sound, because these cars literally are very raspy. That engine's very raspy without a good exhaust system. So moving on, all the decals you see in the vinyl striping, again, done by me. Everything's done by me. I have sponsorship through D&D Interior, D&D Performance Interiors, and one of my favorite sayings ever is proper planning and preparation prevents piss poor performance. Okay, so moving on. Let's go to the hood. This hood is actually a period correct carbon Kevlar hood from the 90s. I picked this hood up from a friend of mine. It had been outside for quite some time. It had to be refinished. So when I had it refinished, the first guy really messed it up. It had a bunch of drips on it, and it was a mess. And he just totally butchered it. I did do a dragon, an event. It's going to be kind of hard to see. Let's see if we can do it. I did the powder coated dragon and event right there. And I also had Colton Longstreth, the guy who, his dad, the guy who did my front bumper, redid the hood and just did a fantastic job. Look at that. I mean, it's just beautiful for a hood that's over 20 years old. So, just absolutely fantastic job on that. The car has 5th gen Celica side mirrors. That was kind of a fun process to fit those. But just some wiring, simple wiring. Some of my favorite sites, 6gc.net. Reed Graphics is my wife's vinyl company. If you ever need vinyls, she does vinyl. She also does hair bows and stuff like that. So just hit her up if you need anything in those regards. She does all my vinyls. I'm actually going to be switching over from this to this, and maybe even this color to the same on this stripe. I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. Moving on, this is my D&D Performance Interior Steering Wheel. You pick these up, they're about $380 plus your hub. It's extremely nice. Again, carbon Kevlar. I kind of went with the same theme for the hood. They don't exactly match, but it's pretty close. Door panels. I redid the door cards. This is actually from an old leather coat. They don't really sell any door cards for these. They do sell full carbon fiber doors. They're about $2,000, so they're very expensive. And I just not into that right now. I do have, these are Toyota Curran. I guess some people call them kick plates. Sorry, it's a little dirty. Toyota Curran kick plates for it. I can't remember what the word is right now. Pretty much immaculate floor mats. They're in great shape. Let's see, let's go to my special shift knob. This shift knob is one of a kind. It's literally never been duplicated. I bought it from a gentleman who no longer makes them, and they were extremely expensive. It's weighted, threaded, and real wood. Let's get a nice close-up of that. I mean, it's really cool shift knob. All my boot surround and my e-brake boot were done by Elizabeth Carruthers. Big people in the 6GC scene. She did really nice job with those. So if you ever need any of that, hit her up. As for the back seat, it's kind of hard to get in the back seat. My seats kind of suck, but it's got 7th gen Celica rear seats, and they fit pretty good. Surprisingly, it's a good fitment. I mean, they fit like they're almost supposed to be there. Oh man, let's see what else. I'm not even gonna get everything covered in 15 minutes. That's good though, right? So my gauge cluster, this surround is made by Teo Teoff, and it is a Beams SS3 RPM gauge with USDM speedometer and fuel and temperature gauge. So I have one master switch for my glows. It's hard to see the inside ones, and I guess they're on flashing red right now. It has full interior glows, underglows, and wheel well lights. So he asked for about a 15-minute video. There's a ton more to cover, and the car just, it just goes on and on and on with the things I've done with it. Little things. I mean, your marker lights, their depot turn signals and markers. I'm trying to think of whatever I could go quick, but anyway, that's it for now. It's 15 minutes walk around of the car. That flew by. I thought I was gonna be able to cover everything, but nope, not gonna get it all covered. But hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day. Like this, share it. I love when the car gets attention. I put a lot of hard work and effort into it, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you.